What's up, Big John? We got 5 seats. Done this. All right, I'll be right up. This is nonsense. Daryl, I can't deal with that now. I know. Get this. Showtime, babe. Get him.
For the hustle, the clean, crisp taste of Beechwood aged Budweiser.
Hey, man, good job.
You the best.
Hey.
Thanks to that.
Mazda's got a brand new vehicle that's as unique and special and friendly as the family dog. It's the all-new Mazda MPV. It carries 7 like a wagon, it's versatile like a van, and with its responsive V6, it performs like a Mazda. If Mazda's MPV sounds like something that's never been before, you're right. About the only thing it won't do is get your paper in the morning. The all-new Mazda MPV. Family transportation, the Mazda way.
Now, the final chapter, students, in Bosworth's book of etiquette. Personal hygiene. How will you separate yourselves from those barbaric hordes that exude a most malodorous air? New Ride Guard Sports Stick from Gillette. Maximum protection and a fresh new scent. A veritable olfactory medley. New Ride Guard Sports Stick. Anything less would be uncivilized. Raise your glasses, gentlemen, to civilization.
Nobody likes compromises. Everybody wants a car that does everything. The new Mazda 626 handles all those practical things you expect from any family sedan. But it also knows how to handle roads like these. So if there was ever a car that let you have your cake and eat it too, sure hope you're hungry. Mazda 626, a sophisticated family sedan, the Mazda way.
Winter's beautiful. She's just not real friendly sometimes. The days get shorter, the cold makes things kind of brittle, and the boys, well, they just get uglier. But come nightfall, when the fire gets hot, you still get thirsty. Busch. Winter's not so bad.
Head for the mountains of Busch beer.
Now there's a football game with all the sound, all the action, the challenge of the real game. Introducing play-by-play talking football, the best game next to the real game.
I'd rather switch than itch, so I switched to Tegrin.
Tegrin medicated shampoo controls all the major causes of itching and flaking, so Tegrin is more than strong enough for tough dandruff like yours.
Wouldn't you rather switch than itch?
We're not a company.
But we'll give you a chance to work where there's always a challenge.
We'll give you opportunities to learn, to develop.
To perfect skills that you thought were beyond your reach.
We'll help you build a career that can reward you for the rest of your life.
We're not a company.
We're your country.
We're the Army.
The Navy.
The Air Force.
The Marines.
We're the Armed Forces.
It's a great place to start.
In the village of Upper Nyack, the firemen fight fires with ladders and hoses. And a Murata fax machine. It's used to receive floor plans and detailed drawings of buildings so they can plan how to attack the fire before they get to the fire. Murata fax machines.
When unexpected events leave you battered, bruised, and bewildered, it's soothing to know that MetLife works hard to pay your claim promptly. Get Met, it pays.
Attention all men with noses. Introducing Schick Slim Twin Disposable. It's 28% slimmer than Good News to give you a close shave even in hard-to-reach places. New Schick Slim Twin, preferred by men who have noses.
Next Sunday, the NFL plays here. The Bills' Jim Kelly goes eye-to-eye with the Bengals' Boomer Esiason in a shootout between the top two powerhouses of the AFC. Or it's a must-win game for two playoff hopefuls when the Browns head to the nation's capital to battle the Redskins. Before your team takes the field, our team hits the air. NFL Live.
It's a Radio Shack Merry Christmas.
The Tandy 1000HX computer is a great family gift. It was sale priced at only $4.99.
And with this color monitor, the system was still less than $7.99.
It's IBM PC compatible and comes with easy-to-use desk-made software.
So the kids can do homework, and we can play Christmas music.
And the $200 savings helps me balance our budget.
Save $200 on the Tandy 1000HX, only $4.99 with software. Complete system less than $7.99. Only at Radio Shack.
It's the trestle of terror, ladies and gentlemen. Chevy versus Ford going over 8-inch high landmines in a test of 4x4 ground clearance. The full-size Chevy clears the mines front and rear. The Ford clears up front, but it's too low in back. In four-wheel drive ground clearance, Chevy beats Ford. No wonder, when it comes to pickups, America's having a change of heart.
The heartbeat of America. That's the day Chevy truck.
Thanksgiving Day, the NFL plays here when the Oilers battle the Cowboys. Before your team takes the field, our team hits the air. NFL Live.
What do you think of the Ford Festiva?
It's big. It's small. Sort of a big smallness.
Cutest little thing.
Festiva gives you features like a roomy interior, 660 powertrain warranty, sometimes even your own parking space. So it's big and small.
How about Festiva's price?
It's small.
Small.
It's nothing.
Ford Festiva. Call it big, call it small. Call it yours for only $56.99.
Have you driven a Ford lately?
Your man in Washington has come through.
The Americans will be most displeased. Observe. The argon-activated radio-optic laser lights.
Amusing, Boris, but the party demanded Bud Light.
If you want the one light that outshines them all, ask for Bud Light.
Where is Boris? He is enjoying a cold one.
Bud Light, because everything else is just a light.
Gentlemen, we can do better. After all, life's not black and white.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
I'm just not sure.
Why not phone this image to Dr. Wheatley in London?
At AT&T, we've always been committed to helping the people of the world communicate better. It's funny how the future seems to repeat itself.
Good meeting. Oh, arigato.
And the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
Today's game is brought to you by Ford and your Ford dealer. Have you driven a Ford lately? By Braun electric shavers. It is through superior design that superior performance can be achieved. And by Denorex shampoo. Help stop dandruff itch with an extra relief medicine. Denorex.
With former... A performance you won't forget. Ford Pro GT.
Have you driven a Ford lately?
Before you even touch this camera, you're going to want to own it. The incredible 35mm Infinity Super Zoom 300. New from Olympus.
It started a car deserted on a frozen lake for 4 months, and 40 cars after 2.5 hours with their lights left on. Today's Die Hard, America's #1 replacement battery, with power to start your car, and a whole lot more.
Next Sunday, the NFL plays here. The Bills' Jim Kelly goes eye-to-eye with the Bengals' Boomer Esiason in a shootout between the top two powerhouses of the AFC.
Or it's a must-win game for two playoff hopefuls when the Browns head to the nation's capital to battle the Redskins.
Before your team takes the field, our team hits the air. NFL Live.
Some people see shaving as something you do for 3 minutes a day. At Braun, we see it as something you do for a lifetime. And we think you should make the best of it. The Braun shaver, with its 3 shaving positions. Designed for those who choose to make a virtue out of necessity. Braun, the world's #1 selling foil shaver. Nature's light.
bathing fields of grain, enriching full, fresh hops, giving life to sparkling streams, nourishing all the natural things that go into making Bud Light. The light beer that's beechwood aged for a clean, fresh taste that makes Bud Light the one light that outshines them all.
When I'm fighting dandruff, I want all the help I can get. So now I'm using new extra-strength Denorex with 39% more dandruff medicine. For my dandruff and itch, there's 39% more medicine in new extra-strength Denorex. For great-looking hair, I can't get too much of a good thing.
Learning how to talk fast is one way to save on international calls. U.S. Sprint's international long-distance sale is a better way. Save as much as 10 to 34% if you call now and switch.
Choose to make a difference.
Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can.
It's all right. Every time you reach for MasterCard from now through December, we'll donate money to 6 worthy causes, and you can help choose where the money goes.
Reach out and touch somebody's hand.
Choose to make a difference. Choose MasterCard.
When he's working, when his work is done, a man wants a jean he can feel comfortable in. American Hero Jeans from Wrangler.
After 6 hours of school, I had enough for the day. I hit the radio dial.
With the designed-in sound of a Delco Electronics music system. Now the best seat in the house is in your GM car or truck. Delco Electronics, it's who we are.
Jack Nicklaus, Curtis Strange, Ray Floyd, and Lee Trevino. Golf's fabulous foursome play the Skins game. Thanksgiving weekend on NBC.
We're not a company, but we recognize potential. We develop it. We use it. We'll make sure that as your responsibility grows, so will you. As your ability for leadership grows, so will you. Working with us, you'll gain self-confidence, become a person with a future. We're not a company. We're your country. We're the Marines, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force. We're the Armed Forces. It's a great place to start.
The handsome, dashing Ford Aerostar for $19.89. It's really quite a van about town. Traveling with the sports crowd. Playing the market. Escorting ladies. Pulling its own weight. Staying out all night. And powering its way to the top. Ford Aerostar. It's in a class by itself.
Now get a $500 cash bonus on Ford Aerostar.
It's a Radio Shack Merry Christmas.
When you come to Radio Shack's Christmas sale for electronic gifts, buy this dual-powered calculator first for just $8.88 and keep track of the money you save.
Like these realistic bass reflex speakers, half price at $39.95 each.
Add this cordless phone to $20 savings, only $59.95.
And count on these LCD games for stocking stuffers, just $8.95 each.
That adds up to holiday savings.
The Christmas electronics sale, only at Radio Shack.
Next Sunday, the NFL plays here.
The Bills' Jim Kelly goes eye-to-eye with the Bengals' Boomer Esiason in a shootout between the top 2 powerhouses of the AFC.
Or it's a must-win game for 2 playoff hopefuls when the Browns head to the nation's capital to battle the Redskins.
Before your team takes the field, our team hits the air. NFL Live.
It's easy to see why Mazda truck owners are starting to toot their own horn. They've got enough reasons. Mazda trucks are so reliable. They've been rated #1 in customer satisfaction for 3 straight years. Mazda has the best warranty in the truck business. Nobody else can say that. And when you figure this sporty SE5 is priced close to the other guy's base trucks, what's left to say? I guess that says it. Mazda SE5, a sporty truck the Mazda way.
I'm Art Modell.
Just a minute, Art. Excuse me? I'm Pat Modell, with a special thank you message for everyone who's been part of the United Way winning team. Bernie Kosar can pass us to victory on the field. And when it comes to providing daycare services, he's a team leader too. Marty Schottenheimer has given new life to our team, but he's also giving new life to our senior citizens. Gerald McNeil can run against the opposition on the punt return, And he's teaching young people to run against the odds and win when it comes to fighting drugs. United Way and my silent partner here is leading us all to a better community and a better tomorrow. Because United Way, it brings out the best in all of us. Now, did you want to say something, Art?
Goodbye.
That's good.
This message furnished by the National Football League.
We welcome those of you watching the game played in a downpour at Cleveland. Bob Costas with Ahmad, Rashad, and Gail Gardner. Let's check what's happening elsewhere. The Jets are in front of Buffalo, beating Buffalo at their own game defense. They're doing it narrowly, but they are in front on a Pat Leahy field goal, 3-0.
Bob, what happens in a game like this?
It's been 6 years. 6 years since the Fury. 6 years since David Banner was pushed too far. Now they've stolen his woman and ruined his career. This time they've really gotten under his skin.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
He's mean, green, and pumped up for his greatest challenge ever. Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno in The Incredible Hulk returns Friday.
All you need are these two buttons to tap into the smart business phone system from Ohio Bell.
Hello, Klein and Kimmel.
You can start small and add more lines and features as your business grows.
Hello, Klein, Kimmel, and Matthews.
No matter how things change,
Hello, Klein, Kimmel, Matthews, Jones, Butler, and Johnson.
your Ohio Bell system can change with them without adding any expensive equipment. Just the same simple buttons you already have.
Now you can double your wallet power at Ameritrust. With Visa,
I'll take it.
And MasterCard.
I'll take it.
2 cards, 1 bank.
Now that's service.
Ameritrust, service you can bank on. Why build your dream little by little when you can do it all at once? Ask us for an Ameritrust home equity loan.
Now that's service.
Ameritrust, service you can bank on.
Kim Basinger, Monday on AM Cleveland.
Sunday that begins with a legend we all grew up with.
Afternoon. I'm Davy Crockett, I reckon.
Introducing the daring new adventures
I'm gonna shock you, Davy Crockett.
I'm here to be shocked.
of a bold new Davy Crockett.
I found Crockett, sir, and he's doing just fine. You ain't never gonna get me, you keep on horse eaters.
A new hero for a new generation premieres in a 2-hour movie.
Hey, follow me, come on. Where are you going, Davy?
There's
Quick, up here.
It looks just like you.
Looking all right yourself, kid.
Now when you buy a $5 book of McDonald's gift certificates, you get a free plush musical ornament of Oliver or Dodger, the characters from the new Disney movie Oliver and Company, now only at a theater near you. Oliver and Dodger make great gifts and even play a tune.
Hey, Dodge, we make beautiful music together.
Yeah, kid.
Your holiday place, McDonald's.
Get your weather from Steve Brown and Terry Burhans on Channel 3 News.
following the Davy Crockett movie tonight.
Can you look into the camera and tell them to watch the Comedy Store reunion?
Comedy Store.
Rolling? Are we rolling back?
15-year class reunion. Only.
What the hell is he saying? This is not a series.
Well,
it's not even a mini-series where they do like 3 or 4.
What's it called again? Wait a minute. It is so fabulous.
No, this is just one night.
9 o'clock or something.
Comedy Store, no. Reunion.
Okay, I could do it shorter.
Quick, up here.
It looks just like you.
Looking all right yourself, kid.
Now when you buy a $5 book of McDonald's gift certificates, you get a free plush musical ornament of Oliver or Dodger, the characters from the new Disney movie Oliver and Company, now only at a theater near you. Oliver and Dodger make great gifts and even play a tune.
Hey, Dodge, we make beautiful music together.
Yeah, kid.
Your holiday place, McDonald's.
Get your weather from Steve Brown and Terry Burhans on Channel 3 News.
This year, the world's automakers will once again offer hordes of imitation BMWs. Meanwhile, for under $25,000, BMW offers something infinitely more valuable. The new BMW 325i. Why settle for a copy when you can own an original?
Quick, up here.
It looks just like you.
Looking all right yourself, kid.
Now when you buy a $5 book of McDonald's gift certificates, you get a free plush musical ornament of Oliver or Dodger. The characters from the new Disney movie, Oliver and Company, now only at a theater near you. Oliver and Dodger make great gifts and even play a tune.
Hey, Dodge, we made beautiful music together.
Yeah, kid.
Your holiday place, McDonald's.
The new Remington Microscreen Ultimate with the exclusive beard lifter stretches the skin and lifts whiskers other shavers leave behind. The new Remington Microscreen Ultimate shaves as close as a blade and closer than any other electric shaver or your money back.
Oh, hot! Designer sweats, remote control, everything. VP at 28. Whoa! My imported beer, whatever's in this week.
When you're done kidding around, Heineken.
Today's game is brought to you by BMW, the ultimate driving machine. To arrange a thorough test drive, phone your nearest BMW dealer. By Remington, your grooming expert. And by the good time, great taste of McDonald's.
We're not a company.
But outstanding people come to us every day.
People who want to make a contribution to a team and do work that really counts.
People eager to see new places, do the unusual, and find the unusual.
People who become your friends for life. People just like you.
We're not a company.
We're your country.
We're the Navy.
The Air Force.
The Marines.
The Army.
We're the armed forces.
It's a great place to start.
Little towns in Europe had their own way of knowing the holidays were near. It wasn't the decorations or the first magic snowfall. It was the appearance of special holiday lockers in every pub and beer hall. Today, that tradition lives in America at Coors. Introducing Winterfest, a lager so bold, so extravagant, we brew it only for the holidays. And when the new year comes, the Winterfest will be gone, but not the memories.
Celebrations in all of love's languages. Only a diamond says forever.
This year, the world's automakers will once again offer hordes of imitation BMWs. Meanwhile, for under $25,000, BMW offers something infinitely more valuable. The new BMW 325i. Why settle for a copy when you can own an original?
Comfort of Levi's jeans. Or had you forgotten?
Somebody ordered a knish. Where are you?
No, I haven't got that.
Get it out.
Service, please. At the 2nd Avenue Deli in Manhattan, they recently added something new to the menu.
Ask me on the bag.
The phone number of their Murata fax machine.
Double fax. 2 pepper steaks, 1 hot.
The guys say that before they bought the Murata, things were pretty hectic behind the counter.
Just a second, darling. Don't you see? I'm busy.
Murata fax machines.
At the 87 Skins game, Lee Trevino aced the 17th. Did he A, make a hole-in-one, B, win a lot of money, C, dance the cha-cha with his caddy, or D, all of the above? If you pick D, then you know the Skins game is great golf and great fun. Thanksgiving weekend on NBC.
This has been a presentation of NBC Sports, the leader in innovative sports television.
WNCX hasn't forgotten what rock and roll is all about. 98.5 WNCX. With the best classic rock.
The Beatles!
And the best quality new rock. The station that brought classic rock and roll back to Cleveland. 98.5 WNCX.
The game of football seems simple on the field, but off the field, the business of football isn't. Because players depend on trainers. Trainers depend on assistant coaches. Assistant coaches depend on the head coach. The head coach depends on the front office. All of them depend on communications. And that's why the NFL and its teams depend on GTE. Now, isn't that the kind of support your business should depend on? GTE, the telecommunications consultant to the NFL.
Right now is a great time to see your Northern Ohio Dodge dealer.
You've got a right to save, so we're offering cash back on selected 89 vehicles in stock. Get $400 back on Daytona, $300 back on Shadow, or up to $500 back on rugged Dakota pickups. Cash back on quality vehicles is your right, and it's part of the new spirit going on at your Dodge dealer.
See your Northern Ohio Dodge dealers where the new spirit shows.
The new spirit of Dodge. The new spirit of Dodge.
Kim Basinger, Monday on AM Cleveland.
In Japan, 60 automotive journalists named the 1989 Mitsubishi Galant Car of the Year. Now, the Americans report.
A refined, impressively built sports sedan.
Everything about the Galant GS works well.
Galant will blow away the higher-priced competition.
Pure heaven to drive.
Perhaps Car and Driver sums up the Galant best when it writes, "Watch out, Honda."
Looking for that perfect camcorder? Exactly. The Zenith.
Zenith?
Yeah. Uses a full-size VHS cassette. It has the latest professional features, and it's fully automatic.
Great.
Or, if you want something smaller,
Yeah?
the Zenith.
Zenith.
Compact VHS, autofocus, really easy to use, and it's surprisingly affordable.
So it's the Zenith.
Or the Zenith.
I think I'm leaning toward the Zenith.
Good choice.
Once you hear it, you gotta get near it. There's a whole lot of nothing going on. You want a snack? You gotta get that pack. There's a whole lot of nothing going on.
Incredibly delicious and so full of energy, Planters nuts are one irresistible snack.
Once you hear it, you gotta get near it. There's a whole lot of nothing going on. Planters.
Today's game is brought to you by Bud Light. Everything else is just a light. By Mitsubishi Motors, who invite you to come see the full line of cars and trucks. Mitsubishi, suddenly the obvious choice. And by Planters, there's a whole lot of nuttin' going on. Planters.
I don't know. What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
I'd go to college.
Me too.
If I had the money.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
I don't know. What are you gonna do?
You don't want those fries.
What are you gonna do, Jack? Eat your way to college?
Really?
I'm going to college on the new GI Bill. You serve full-time in the armed forces or part-time in the reserves, and you earn a lot of money for tuition.
The GI Bill.
They're using that pickle?
For young men and women in the armed forces, it's a great place to start. See a local military recruiter.
In 1859, Isaac Cook created a great American champagne to launch the great American clipper ships. Today, Americans are still launching celebrations with Cook's Imperial American Champagne. When your ship comes in, celebrate with Cook's Imperial American Champagne.
Suddenly, there's a whole new development in sports sedans so superior it was voted Japan's Car of the Year. Introducing the 1989 Galant from Mitsubishi. Suddenly, the obvious choice.
First, Gillette made shaving closer. Then we made it smoother. With Atra Plus, its Luber Smooth Strip glides the razor over your face for Gillette's smoothest shave. The Atra Plus system. First, we made it closer. Then we made it smoother.
It's a jungle out there. You can survive with the new four-door Mitsubishi Montero. Its V6 power tames snarling beasts and takes you away to a more civilized world. The new four-door Montero, suddenly the obvious choice.
It's a Radio Shack Merry Christmas.
This Christmas, I gave the grandkids Radio Shack radio-controlled cars. Bobby's Golden Arrow has racing suspension and speed to burn up the track. Kim's Turbo Wing Buggy has big tires and a crash-absorbing front bumper. And wait till Teddy revs up his Turbo Lamborghini.
Grandpa, there's dirt on my wheels.
Mine too. Old Santa must have taken them out for a little test drive.
Remote radio-controlled toys from $9.95 to $119.95, only at Radio Shack.
You know, there are a lot of places where you can look for an auto part. But here's where you'll find it. Napa has parts for imports and other hard-to-find parts. So come to Napa first. We've got your part.
Americans buy lots of imported cars. Isn't it nice to know that Napa has the parts right here when you need them? Don't miss the boat on parts for imports. Come to Napa.
Suddenly, there's a whole new development in sports sedans so superior it was voted Japan's Car of the Year. Introducing the 1989 Galant from Mitsubishi. Suddenly, the obvious choice.
A promotional fee has been paid to NBC by United Airlines, rededicated to giving you the service you deserve. Come fly the friendly skies.
Taylor, California, the taste that's right at home. Taste, Taylor, California, always right, day or night. The taste that's right at home. The taste that's right at home. Taste, Taylor, California, Taylor, California.
Taylor, California Cellars, the taste that's right at home.
Will your new car outlive your new car loan? Give your engine extra protection and help keep your car running like new longer with STP's new Supra Wear Control, so you'll have something to show for your investment down the road.
Attention all men with noses. Introducing Schick Slim Twin Disposable. It's 28% slimmer than Good News to give you a close shave even in hard-to-reach places. New Schick Slim Twin, preferred by men who have noses.
Thanksgiving Day, the NFL plays here when the Oilers battle the Cowboys. Before your team takes the field, our team hits the air. NFL Live.
It's a jungle out there. You can survive with the new four-door Mitsubishi Montero. Its V6 power tames snarling beasts and takes you away to a more civilized world. The new four-door Montero, suddenly the obvious choice.
There are headaches.
And the car payment is overdue.
And headaches. There's aspirin and aspirin. Anacin. Clinical tests show that Anacin relieves headaches better than regular aspirin.
Feeling better, hun?
Not just better, better. Anacin. Better relief.
Oh, Harold, it's lovely.
I hope you like it.
It reminds me of when we first got electric light back when I was a child.
Oh.
Daddy used to draw his chair up to that light and read to us. Oh, the memories. But Harold, this is the 80s. And I wanted a Bud Light.
If you want the one light that outshines them all, ask for Bud Light.
Kill the light, will you, Harold?
Because everything else is just a light.
A young doctor risks her career for one patient.
He's dangerous.
Let him go.
Freddie killed a man.
Now it could cost her life. Killer Instinct, Tuesday. Viewer discretion advised.